Corn alert, don't eat it without knowing these 5 truths. Corn, it's golden, it's sweet, it's everywhere. You boil it at family barbecues, you crunch it in salty snacks, you sip it silently in sodas without even knowing it. It hides in plain sight, on plates, in pantries, and deep inside your favorite packaged foods. But what if I told you the same golden kernels we associate with comfort and celebration may also be at the root of gut inflammation, brain fog, and blood sugar chaos? This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about 5 hidden truths that the food industry doesn't want you to see. Because once you know them, you'll never look at corn the same way again. Number 5, the hidden sugar bomb. The sweetness of corn feels innocent. It's in that fresh corn on the cob you slather with butter. It's in the crispy popcorn you munch on during movie nights. But what most people don't realize is that corn is engineered, yes, genetically, to be sweeter, softer, and more addicting than ever before. Let's start with high fructose corn syrup. It was supposed to be a cheaper, more stable alternative to sugar, but this artificial syrup, born in factories, has crept into nearly every bottle of soda, salad dressing, ketchup, and frozen dinner on the shelves. Here's the twist. Our bodies don't treat high fructose corn syrup the same way as natural sugar. It bypasses the usual energy-burning pathways and heads straight for your liver. There, it gets converted into fat. Dangerous visceral fat that surrounds your organs. The result? Rising insulin levels, energy crashes, a creeping waistline, and over time, the slow road to fatty liver disease, type 2 diabetes, and a sluggish metabolism that resists everything you do to fix it. It's not just in unhealthy foods. Even so-called health bars and protein snacks are guilty. One glance at the ingredient label, and there it is. Corn syrup, modified cornstarch, maltodextrin, all different names, but the same trap. Number 4, the gut betrayal. Your gut is your command center. It affects your immunity, mood, digestion, and even your sleep. So what happens when you introduce genetically modified corn into that delicate system? Over 85% of corn grown in places like the United States is genetically modified, designed to withstand harsh pesticides. That means when you eat corn, you're not just eating the vegetable. You're consuming trace amounts of chemicals like glyphosate, linked in some studies to gut lining damage, leaky gut, and long-term inflammatory issues. Imagine your gut wall as a tight net. The goal? To let nutrients through but keep toxins out. Now picture glyphosate as a knife, slicing tiny holes in that net. Through those holes, undigested food particles and bacteria leak into your bloodstream. Your body panics. Your immune system overreacts. You feel bloated, tired, and moody, but you don't know why. And the worst part? Most people never connect it to the corn they ate the night before. But it doesn't stop at corn on the cob. Processed snacks, cornflakes, sodas, even ketchup. They all contain hidden corn derivatives like high fructose corn syrup or modified cornstarch. Every bite adds up. Over time, your gut loses the ability to function normally. Nutrient absorption weakens. Inflammation becomes chronic. Skin issues appear. Mental fog settles in, and your doctor might treat the symptoms, but never trace them back to that bowl of popcorn. A silent war is happening inside your body, and your gut is ground zero. You trusted your food, but your food might be silently betraying you. Number 3, corn in the brain, the focus thief. Have you ever found yourself in a fog after a snack? You sit down to enjoy popcorn or a corn chip dip, and suddenly your concentration wavers. Your thoughts feel heavier. You need a nap, a coffee, or both. That's not just being full. That's a brain-gut connection under distress. The truth is, corn-derived products, especially those heavily processed, cause rapid blood sugar spikes. These surges are followed by a crash. And during that crash, your brain is starved of the steady glucose flow it needs to focus. It gets worse. Some experts believe that overconsumption of high fructose corn syrup may impair memory formation in the hippocampus, the brain's memory headquarters. In studies with animals, those on a high fructose diet perform worse in tasks requiring memory, navigation, and decision-making. You may not notice it at first, but over the years, that fog becomes your new normal. Your forgetfulness isn't just age or stress. It could be the food you've trusted for decades. And it's not just memory. Mood swings, anxiety, even bouts of unexplained irritability have been linked to unstable glucose levels triggered by corn-based additives. The roller coaster of energy and emotion leaves you confused. You blame yourself, your workload, your sleep, your phone. But what if the real culprit is quietly hiding in your breakfast bar? One serving of sweetened corn cereal, one bottle of soda, one salad dressing thickened with corn syrup. That's all it takes to derail cognitive clarity for hours. And while you fight to stay sharp at work or in class, your brain is fighting a war it didn't choose. This isn't a simple sugar rush. It's a subtle hijacking of your mental power. So the next time you lose focus, ask yourself, did your food just steal your clarity? Number 2, corn's dirty twin, the addictive cycle. Let's talk about cravings. Why is it that once you open a bag of corn chips, you can't stop? Why does caramel popcorn disappear faster than you planned? It's not just lack of willpower. Corn products, especially those mixed with salt, fat, or sugar, light up your brain's reward centers like a Christmas tree. The same way addictive drugs do. Your brain releases dopamine. You feel good. You crave more. But then comes the crash, and the hunger returns faster than it should. Processed corn tricks your appetite hormones. Leptin, the hormone that tells you I'm full, gets suppressed. Ghrelin, the one that screams I'm hungry, keeps rising. And so the cycle continues. Snack, crash, crave, repeat. This cycle is what leads so many to feel helpless around food, and they blame themselves, never realizing their favorite corn snacks were designed to work against them. Number 1, corn and the disappearing nutrients. Let's go back in time. Once upon a time, corn was sacred. In ancient cultures, maize was grown organically, consumed with lime to unlock its nutrients, and eaten alongside beans and squash in balance. But today, most corn is stripped of its natural fiber. Its kernels are broken down, bleached, processed, and repackaged into fillers and thickeners that line store shelves. By the time corn reaches your plate, in cereals, sauces, even baby foods, it's a ghost of its former self. No fiber, no real vitamins, just empty calories dressed in golden nostalgia. And even worse, that corn takes up space in your diet where real nutrients could be. Imagine a child raised on corn cereal, corn chips, and corn syrup sweetened juice. Their growing body is being fed, but not nourished. Their cells are hungry even as their stomachs feel full. This is why even well-fed nations are facing silent malnutrition. Too many calories, too few nutrients. And corn is often the quiet culprit. The golden deception. It's easy to see corn as harmless. It reminds us of summer fairs, movie nights, and family picnics. It feels like part of our identity, but there's a difference between natural corn and the highly processed, chemically laced, nutrient-empty version we're now surrounded by. Corn isn't the villain, but how we grow it, process it, and consume it, that is where the danger hides. When it's organic, when it's whole, when it's eaten in balance with a diverse diet, it can be fine. But when it's genetically modified, stripped, soaked in chemicals, and disguised under countless names, it becomes something else entirely. And the biggest problem? We rarely see it coming. Time to see corn differently. Corn is everywhere, but now you know better. The golden color may still glow, but you've looked beneath the shine. You've seen what most ignore: the sugars, the chemicals, the fog, the hunger, the deception. So next time you reach for that corn-based snack or sip, stop. Look at the label. Ask questions. Choose wisely. Because health doesn't come from what you avoid once. It comes from what you change every day. Your gut, your brain, your blood, they remember everything. So which of these truths hit you the hardest? Leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. If this opened your eyes, give it a like and hit subscribe, because next time we're diving into another food hiding secrets that could change your life. Stay wise, stay curious. Your health deserves the truth.